Small manufacturing itself is one of the largest industries in the United States. The definition of a small manufacturer is anywhere between 1 to 100 employees. My name is Frank, and I am the founder and Chief Development Officer for uniteSTEM. We are a nonprofit and also a small manufacturer of educational products and educational curriculum, specifically for integrated STEM education. So the mission of uniteSTEM works to create systems and create products that allow for greater access and affordability for schools, for parents, for youth, to engage and learn about STEM education and STEM disciplines in a way that is engaging and fun and experimental.
So my name is Joann, and I am a design release engineer at Stellantis, and I volunteer here at uniteSTEM. Currently, I am working on a drone project here at uniteSTEM. We're designing our own circuit board to an existing drone component to eliminate any requirement of soldering.
One of the projects that we got involved with is related to the TSA competition. This is a technology student organization across the U.S. that specifically works with K-12 and colleges. The program that we got contacted for is a drone competition for high schools to build a DIY drone from the ground up. We started researching the products, and we went through and we did research on flight controllers, ESCs, radio controllers, all of the different components. And then we went through and created a kit and then created a design specifically for the drone that would meet the competition requirements. So on a small scale, our manufacturing will be anywhere between 1 to around 100 to 200 at a time. That's about as much as we're going to manufacture on any given week. This is due to our current capacity, and also for small scale manufacturing, we're looking to produce things in a small batch format, which allows for lower overhead for equipment, and it allows us to adapt and change our models to fit what is needed in education at a quicker rate. What unites everyone who does this? They just want to make something. You don't have to be a mathematician. You don't have to be a biologist. You don't have to be a PhD student. People who work in this industry, they want to do something different. They want a challenge. They want to learn new things every single day. And that's what you're doing.
Working for a corporate company versus working for a small business, kind of like uniteSTEM, they're polar opposites in some ways. The biggest thing with corporate companies is you tend to work specifically for one component or one aspect. Whereas with small companies like this, you get to work on it as a whole. So you can work on the structure of a component, you can work on the wiring, you can work on the programming, everything here. Whereas at a corporate, you're kind of like a specialist for a certain component or a certain feature and work with other groups and teams to generate the overall product.
A career in small manufacturing is akin to walking into a space every day and then having to do something different. It's the necessity of understanding that your day, that the challenges are going to change. How you did something yesterday may not work today. So how are you going to adapt? How are you going to change?
So the design process is actually multiple steps. For me, it starts in my head. I try to imagine what the final product is and the steps that will be required to achieve that product. Then after that, I do multiple 3D modeling on the computer, and I 3D print several prototypes. And each prototype gets better and better until I feel confident that this should be the final product. And after that, I hand it off to Frank, and Frank takes it to the next level and turns it into a production part.
If you're a student and you're like, you know what, I have an idea and I want to be able to manufacture this one day, go down to the machine shop, talk to them about how they make it. What tools do they use? What are the methods that they use? What is the math that they're doing? And then go back to school and talk to your teachers and be like, hey, you know what? I was looking at this and I need to understand what a thousandth of an inch is. I need to understand what 1/10,000th of an inch is. You can be a student and you're interested in machining, you're interested in how to make something, go to Autodesk and get Fusion 360. It's free for students. Download the software to your computer. Talk to your teachers in school. Go down to your career and tech ed class.
My journey started in high school which I met Frank. He was a student teacher there. And my high school offered a program where you can take college level courses at the high school. That provided me an opportunity to be innovative, to be, creative, try new ideas, just spark my curiosity and learn new things.
In small manufacturing, there are opportunities for internships, there are opportunities for apprenticeships, there are multiple pathways into this career.
Internet is a great way to help identify different organizations within your area that might offer opportunities like uniteSTEM does.
You could go down to your local makerspace and learn how to use a piece of equipment. You could take times and watch videos. You could reach out to someone who's in the industry. Often they're really quite available to share their ideas, and then you can begin to learn those skills. What unites all of it is this idea that you can take something and change it and create it and present it to others.